I'd like to show you how I level out a machine. I do it with an app. This machine is low on this side, so when I let the ball go here, it strikes this flipper. Okay. Middle. Be careful not to give it a nudge to one side when you let it go. But repeatably, it'll come towards the side. Alright. So I fire up the old Samsung. And there's an app called Clinometer. Looks like that. And this thing is telling me, well, it's not telling me much because I don't know if it's calibrated. And what I like about this one is you don't need a level surface to calibrate it. So there's a little drop down menu, calibrate, touch calibrate, and then it says second step optional. No, it's not optional. And calibrate again. So now it takes an average. Go done. Okay, so it's telling me that this machine is up on that side because of the little arrow by 5 degrees and up on this side by ½ degree. So we'll fix that. So I've got a jack here. I'm just going to lift the machine up slightly, turn the leg, level it out a little bit, drop it down and see where we are. So we've got it down to 0.2 degrees and it's already starting to fade on this side. So when the numbers fade like that, you know it's close enough. Well, let's just check. So there's my center point there. Just get my hand steady again. It's going down the middle. Let's do it a couple of times just to make sure I'm not putting it sideways. It's still leaning a little bit. Actually, it's not so bad. So, okay, now I know this table is calibrated. Wow. It's probably best to do this without a spongy cover full of grit. But anyway, I like this thing and it works. And I like it because you can calibrate it. I must admit, I usually take the cover off. But there we go, 0.1. And you can double check, but it gives you a decent... It's as good as your accelerometers anyway. Alright, so that's enough of that app. Actually no, so what you can do now, but you know that this machine is calibrated. Put the glass back on. And yes, it's calibrated for this spot in the shop on this floor. In the client's house, we'll probably have to repeat the exercise. But now the glass is back on. I seem to have misplaced the phone. I'm going to tell me I've got the phone inside the machine. Oh. Here we go. Put the app back on the glass, and now you see that it gives you different readings because the glass might not be perfectly aligned to the playfield. Lo chashov, makes no difference. You write down these numbers for this machine and you know that's where they must be for the playfield to be calibrated. And you don't need to take the glass off every time you move the machine. You get some players that'll seriously nudge your machine that's standing over there and after that it's screwed. You might want to calibrate it again if your clients or your friends are pedantic about that. But anyway, this is how you do it. You get an app that does the same thing, that stores a little database of which machine has what reading, but it's the same sort of process, except that thing doesn't have this one's calibration capabilities. So I strongly recommend Clinometer. It's a nice thing. It comes with a couple of ads, but it's not a train smash. Works like a charm. I thought I'd share that.